Hello everyone, it's Gallic from Noctua Owl Gaming. Welcome to my channel. I hope everything is going well today. Today we'll be diving into EU for playing as Poland today. There's an OP Slavic culture, it has to be this. While Moscow, Russia are in the running, getting a free PU on Lithuania and then a mission on either Bohemia or Hungary is a strong start. Then if you are lucky, you can get Burgundy, giving you two sides of the continent to grow. And as Poland Commonwealth, you get the best cavalry combat in the game. With your Polish ideas as well as Cossacks, you're sitting at 45% cavalry combat ability. And sorry for being gone for a week. I got a new job and I want to take a step back and get comfortable in what I need to do to figure out how to do my videos as well. In any case, do enjoy my video and subscribe if you have not yet. Now let's get to the gameplay. Here we are playing as Poland today. I felt like I've done Lithuania and I felt like making the Commonwealth as Poland today because I thought that would just be enjoyable. We are going to be, I believe we are Polish. We're not, oh, we are West Slavic. We are a Slavic because then there's East Slavic. And then down here we have South Slavic. But anyways, we are going to play as the Poles today. We're going to make sure that we don't get annexed by Germany and Russia and Austria. We're gonna go ahead and avoid that and probably do that to them. We'll see. We'll definitely go towards forming the Commonwealth because that's always fun. We are going to be good with cavalry, so we're probably, our idea is probably going to be aristocratic right off the bat. That'll be great. And yeah, we'll be going from there. So let's go ahead and look at our ideas first. We get minus 10% cavalry cost, max promoted culturals +1, and when we get our Polish ideas, we will also gain a tolerance of heretics +3. Then we get production efficiency +10%, stability cost modifier minus 10%, monthly war exhaustion minus 0.02, which is actually kind of nice. National manpower modifier +25%, infantry combat ability +10%. Cavalry combat ability +30%, and then we may recruit winged hussars, which are awesome. We'll get regimental cost minus 10%, discipline +5%, and then morale of armies +15%. Now their ideas are great. The max promoted cultures, it's all right. It can be useful. Promoting a culture will always help, especially if it's a gold mine or it's a high developed area. That way you get all your taxes, your manpower from them. It is great. Stability cost matter again is kind of weak. You don't do it all the time, but it can get costly when you get that third one. War exhaustion is always nice to get a negative because that means even during war it's ticking down when you're not sieging or doing anything, which is always great. Now, what's great about this manpower one, not only do you get, infantry combat ability, we have a modifier right here that we also get from the Golden Liberty. You start with this as Poland. It's already automatically there. As long as we're a Polish elective monarchy, or a Polish aristocratic monarchy, it will, I believe we have it. There is a way to get rid of it. Obviously, we have to complete the Golden Liberty, have absolutism +70, above 70, and we have to own the land by 90% to revoke it. And the year is at least 1615, so it's a really far away thing. But what's really nice about it is while we do have this, we get +33% manpower plus the 25%. Yeah, we have what, 58% right there just hanging around. All that manpower is really nice. So war, you can go to war really often and go through that resource and just kind of cycle through go to war more often because you're getting way more manpower. I mean, we are getting 265, which isn't terrible. We aren't that big, so that is quite a bit. As Poland, we do get a couple events to get more vassals. We start with Mazovia here. There is a chance for us to get Moldavia, and the Teutonic Order could fall apart to Danzig. I have actually had it happen. I think in my Mughals run, they stayed together. I'm not sure if it was Mughals, but it was a recent one where they actually stayed as the Teutonic Order the whole time, which is actually pretty amazing. You don't see that very often. When we do pick Jaglion, we will go ahead and do that. We will bind ourselves to Lithuania and we'll get them as a PU as well. And of course, being Poland, we are going to get the PU over Hungary. If we might have to wait till until Hungary and Austria hate each other. If that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they do stay allied. It's a coin toss there. But, you know, we'll go from there. And then, of course, there's always, you got to take out the Ottomans. So that's kind of our goal today, is to grow as Poland. Definitely take on the Ottomans because they're probably the biggest threat in the beginning. Curb some of Muscovy's growth here. We definitely want to go over there and make sure he doesn't form Russia, maybe. Or maybe let him grow east. That's fine. That's no big deal. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get another ally. I did pick up Burgundy because I am going to try for the Burgundy inheritance here and try to get them as a PU as well. If I'm going to have one PU, I might as well try to get all the PUs. So yeah, I will go ahead and finish up getting some of my other stuff. I do need rivals. I already did my estates because I was looking at stuff and, you know, why not, since I was there. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you then. Yes. Before I forget, we do have the Sejm, which is basically parliament. So we do get that. I'm going to go ahead and do this debate right now. We're going to get this. Ooh, 25% cheaper. Admin power is always great here. Let's see here. Ooh, you get a manpower. Inquisitor wouldn't be bad, but level 3 is a little expensive. Ooh, we could go ahead and get the stability, which would be really useful. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. And then we automatically got it. Sweet. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get us to where we need to go. And I will see you probably when the event fires to get Lithuania, which shouldn't be too long. We just got the event successor of Vladislav the Third. After his death, he childless king on the battlefield of Varna, split union between Poland and Hungary, and left Poland in an Garum, his brother, the Grand Duke of Lithuania, was asked by the Polish nobility to assume the throne, but found their conditions unacceptable. In 1447, after 3 years of negotiations, was finally crowned King of Poland on his own terms and ruled both kingdoms in union. So we're going to go ahead and say we're going to get that. So that means I believe we become a 441. If not, it's always tempting to become a 666 and just be like, yeah. This option may enable a personal union CB against Poland through the Varna Aftermath mission. This one does the Hungary, which we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and get the Jagiellon. We're going to turn into Polish elective monarchy tier 1. We get, I believe it's what we currently are too. We're a great Sejm. Okay. So now we have an election. Prohibits switching government types, enables parliament, so we keep parliament, which is fine. We'll trust the Sejm, and then we also get the negative modifier for that is the reform progress growth. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We do get a free personal union, so boom, we do have that. And now that we have that, my nobles have a little bit of power here, so there may be a struggle a little later on. We might have to be at like war for a while. But anyways, that being said, we do have strong duchies now. We can have another diplomatic relations, which is fine. Hopefully we'll get Moldavia and we'll grow down here into Wallachia. So we'll see what happens. We just got the event for Roman of Moldavia's invasion. They gave you an option to give money, to give manpower, or to not get involved at all. I went ahead and sent a manpower because I have quite a bit right now, so it's not a big deal. So it was about 4,000, and we actually got them as a march now. So we now have Moldavia as a march, which I believe lets us get if we complete this as a subject, the event securing the Moldavian happens, and we get permanent claim on the Wallachia area, which will be just fine. Now this helps Moldavia. We do gain 50 diplomatic power, but they gain 1 stability, which is nice. They'll be relegated to a vassal. We'll get 10% liberty desire, income from vassal plus 15%. That's tempting to do, but it's not that big of a deal. We could just I guess it would be better to have them as a vassal, because if we force them as a march, this will cost me 1 stability. So I think what we'll do is we'll just relegate them to a normal vassal. They'll get a little bit of desire. That's fine. The boyars take a little bit of a hit. No big deal. That's not too big of a deal. So we now have them as a vassal, which means that we can integrate them easier a little later. And yeah, we'll just go from there. With that, we can now declare war onto Wallachia. I'm half tempted to call in Herzegovina here and vassalize him too, and then maybe try to grow over here, because we could do that, and that'll give us also something to do before we start attacking Hungary. So I think we will go ahead and do that. So we'll declare war for Balzo here. We'll probably take all this, and we'll go ahead and vassalize Herzegovina, and maybe we'll start growing over here, because I would love to have a gold mine over here. Just saying. So let's get this started. The war with Wallachia is over. I did went ahead and vassalize hers here. We'll go ahead and get Wallachia here as a vassal, or not a vassal, just we're gonna just take their lands here, and we'll go ahead and core that up. It'll take a moment because we got to grow it that way. That's perfectly fine. Now, since we are, I want to see, I'm pretty sure it will work because we are in Eastern Europe. If we take land over here ourselves from, let's say, Serbia here, we should be able to core it so long as we're next to our vassal that has a core. So we're gonna see if that works if we don't connect to it, because it's always like one of those things I can't remember, so I might as well go ahead and test it. So we're just gonna go ahead and we can now declare war onto Bosnia here. We could call in Serbia. Byzantium would help. Oh no, I could do something over here. I don't know if I could core anything, but I might be able to give like Moldavia or something over here, like cancel out the Opel or something like that, and we'll just annex it that way. That's tempting to do. We'll see. We can go ahead and call him in too. We shouldn't have a problem with this war. We are 49 to 15, 26 and 4. We should be okay. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll see what we could take from Byzantium. I don't think I'll be able to core anything in Byzantium because they might just be too far away. But if we could slow down the Ottomans by doing this, we might as well. So let's go ahead and get our guy back here and go ahead and do that. So the war with Bosnia is over. We took the lands over here in Serbia and we vassalized Byzantium. So we did all that, and we're going to just go ahead and take just this, because I figured why not. Do the war goal, make him slightly bigger. It's okay. We do get this. We get a gold mine. We got another vassal. We are over our limit, but that's okay. We'll be okay. We can finally do the Varna aftermath here. It's not too hard. We just needed to get to 90% of our force limit. We had to either ally or insult Bohemia, and then him rival me, and we also had to have Hungary rival, or we insulted them, or they're allied. Well, I rivaled both of them. I had to insult Bohemia this time. What this does is this gives us a casus belli against Hungary for the Restoration Union here. We're gonna go ahead and click that, and I waited just a little bit because I saw that he did get Hyonidi here. So yeah, he did not go with the Habsburg. So we're gonna go ahead and get a restoration on him. Unfortunately, that does put us against the Pope. I don't want that, but it looks like it is going to happen. I was hoping for a cardinal. We did get a cardinal, so we are going to get the Renaissance there, which is fantastic. And eventually we're going to annex our guy right here, Mazovia, we are annexing him, and then we're gonna move our capital over to there. So we'll have our capital over here as well, and then it'll grow when I start getting more development over here. At least the core of it will grow here. It'll be easier to get the next what are they called, institutions to spread through my land a little quicker and be able to embrace it quicker. But neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and do restoration union on Hungary, and we are going to call in Burgundy and Brandenburg just because we can. We definitely don't need to. We are going to easily take this. The only problem we might have is we'll probably get a coalition against us because we're making Hungary into a PU here. The war with Hungary is over. We're gonna go ahead and make them into a PU with us. So we're gonna get that unification. We're gonna take all their money just to give us more of a buffer for our truce, because so long as they have a truce with us, they can't be supported. And then we're just gonna work on getting them to like us, because they are definitely going to hate us right now. Not a big shocker there. We went ahead and unlocked our first idea, and I think I'm going to go influential this time around, because we have Moldavia, we have Byzantium, we have hers here. We're gonna also get another vassal, hopefully from the Teutons. And we have Hungary and Lithuania. Now Lithuania, I believe we'll be able to just take, we could just incorporate them when we come the Commonwealth. But then we got Hungary to annex still. So I think I am going to go ahead and get influence, because we could get a little bit of money from them, which isn't bad at all. I mean, that's just money you get for them being there, and they will have our full support, and we will go to battle. For my first tier 2 government reform, we're going to go ahead and get curtail, because quite frankly, I gave them a little too much power. So we're going to go ahead and curtail them. We can go ahead and declare war on Serbia here, so that way I can actually get to my Serbian lands, and then we're probably going to follow that up and attack the Ottomans not too long after. I'm hoping that what will happen is we'll be able to get Burgundy as a vassal. I think he still has everybody. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look. But we are close to he has no heir. Well, he had no heir. No, he does have an heir right now, but he's 37. He was at war, and usually when you're at war there's a chance for him to die quicker, but that's no big deal. He still has all his PUs, so he will get all that land. France took a little bit out of him, not too much, so hopefully we can help him get that back when we get him. Our war with Serbia is over. I'm just annexing everything here. We'll go ahead and just take it all. For our first Age of Discovery point, we're gonna go ahead and just get obviously Justified Wars, because that's definitely the most important one to get in Age of Discovery. We just unlocked our new idea here. We are going to pick up Aristocratic first, and then maybe Quality. It's so hard not going offensive for me, but we are definitely gonna go Aristocratic, because we will get this plus 30 right here, and that'll give us another plus 15. That's plus 45%. And then if we go, what is it? Professional or quality here, we'll get another 10%. So we'll be at 55% cavalry combat as Poland, which makes perfect sense with Hussars and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So the Burgundian event just happened, and we actually got whole Burgundy as a PU. So I was actually just about to attack the Ottomans. Now we can actually, I believe we probably get declared on by Austria. So the emperor demanded for the lowlands, and we're just gonna say all of Burgundy is ours, and we're gonna get declared on. Now it's just gonna start off with Austria. Oh, and it looks like land shut. So it looks like he called them in. So if it's just this, it's really not gonna be too big of a deal. The Pope might come in, we'll see. This war with Austria is over. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these two, and the reason why I want to pick up these two is because I'm gonna release Straya. and I want to take this fort away from him, so it just makes it a little easier next time. So we're gonna do that, take some money, and the next time we're able to fight him, we'll go ahead and attack him. Now I'm gonna get in position and probably more likely attack the Ottomans over here. It's time. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on the Ottomans here. We're gonna see how much we can get back for taking the reconquest here for the Byzantiums. We do heavily outnumber them, but we're not as the AI is not always as coordinated as a person would be, so we'll see what actually happens. We should be okay. We're the same tech. We're almost to tech 7. He might beat us there, and we're gonna have to watch it then. But yeah, it should be pretty doable. We're gonna go ahead and do for the reconquest for Idrine here, because we do want that. The nice thing is Byzantium is still Byzantium. I don't know when he got Athens though. Maybe Athens did something and got loose. That's no big deal. Let's go ahead and start this. For our next government reform, we're going to go ahead and pick up representatives of the crown. We are above our diplomatic relations, so this will help us. And we do have vassals, so we are going to get a little bit more force limit from it, and that's fine. We mainly have PUs right now. It's 2 PUs. Oh, I guess we do have 3 vassals. I forgot about Danzig sitting up here. So Byzantium, never mind, I take that back. We are going to get a little bit out of that. We were at 46, now we're only at 47, which makes sense. It's not going to be too big right now, but yeah. This war with the Ottomans is over. We are going to go ahead and take all of the Byzantium cores back, take a Bulgarian land, and return and release Bulgaria. And we're just gonna take a bunch of war money and war reps from them and call it good. That was not a hard war. We really did just overwhelm with numbers. I don't know what it is, but every time I have Hungary or Burgundy as a PU, they are the most aggressive things there are, and they will attack constantly. I really love them. I love having those two as PUs. It's time. We have the opportunity to attack Muscovy. Denmark and Emirati will not come to join them, so I figured now would be a good time. We do want to start curbing them, and really what we want to do is make sure he doesn't turn into Russia, because then he can start growing out this way, and we don't want none of that mess. So we are going to go into him. Did Sweden get independent? Because it looks like he took a nice little chunk there. That's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead. We'll fight over Lagalia here. We are going to probably take this from him, and then maybe we can get over here and start getting some of this land. If it's worth taking and releasing Novgorod, we might do it, but usually he lose cores really quickly. It's not too bad. We could do it, but we'll see what happens. This war with Muscovy is over, and whenever you fight Muscovy, Russia, you will lose the manpower in sieges. And I also fought a lot. There was a big fight. He just got tech 7, and that was a rough fight. But we got Muscovy, Moscow, their capital, and then I think I'm just gonna call it here. We'll get 1,000 ducats from it. It's time to finally finish up the Teutons here. I'm just gonna take this 3 land, and then we're probably gonna go after Austria for Styria here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and go after his capital, and yeah, we'll just call this good really quickly. The war with the Teutons is over. Pretty easy annexation. It just took a little bit more time than I wanted, but we'll be fine. It is not 1493, so that means these cores are still here. They're here till November 1494. My bad. If you did not know, if you declare war on someone while they do have cores of your vassals or yours, does not matter, and they're about to expire, if you're at war with them, they reset. So when we do declare this war onto Austria here, and it's not going to be too bad of a war, we'll be able to do this just fine. We'll go ahead and do it for Samokir right here, and what will happen is their cores will reset. So if we look right here, it was 1494. Now it's 1543. So I believe it gave us another 50 years. So if it's getting close, you don't know if you can win, but you think you can at least get like a white piece, then you can at least do that and reset it. Even if it just pulls them into as a secondary, that's a great way to do it too. This war with Austria is over. We're going to go ahead and just take what little money we can from him, which he's not a very big nation. We're going to release all of Styria, return all of Styria's cores. Our truce up with the Ottomans happened. We're going to go ahead and return the cores of Bulgaria. Maybe just kick him out. Maybe get onto Biga here so we could just keep chewing away at him. So he's just a non-threat later on. We might maybe go up into Crimea the next time. I just want to be able to get over, like, either one of these is fine. And then you put a fort there, and then you could always come down into here where his capital is now, which usually is Adana. I'm fairly sure that's where it is now, but no big deal. We're going to go ahead and get this Reconquest War going. This war with the Ottomans is over. It was really easy at the beginning, but then he kind of put a wall on me because the Persians and him are on this side, and he got all those troops. I had him down to like 5k troops at one point. Unfortunately, he got his troops back, as you see. Ottomans be Ottomans, back up to 44. I just beat him in a battle down here. But yeah, that being said, it's this war is over. We're just gonna take a little bit of money from him. We could take war reps, but it's not that big of a deal. I just want to get rid of some of my loans, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and end this. It's time. We're finally going to start moving into Bohemia. We do have claims here. We want to release 2 vassals so we can take all that land really cheaply next time, and maybe a little bit more. We need quite a bit to be able to actually do the mission. We need all of Silesia, Moravia here, and I believe their capital. So let's go ahead and get this started, and we will get these 2 for ourselves. And it doesn't matter where Brandenburg goes, because we just want to control his timer, and then that way when the timer is up, we can attack him again, and that way Brandenburg can't get down into here either. For our next government reform, for our tier 4, we're gonna definitely get lands for the church, because we are going to stay Catholic, and that'll just make it easier to make it cheaper to get lands. Papal influence to be able to get our button and our interactions going there, as well as it is always tempting to get an extra diplomat, but we should be okay. So let's go ahead and get lands of the church to make this a lot easier to deal with. This war with Bohemia is now over. We're just going to take these 2 land war reps, the money, call it good. An opportunity just arose. I was not expecting or thinking of it, but yeah, Venice just got excommunicated. So we're going to go ahead and do it for Cataro here, and we're going to oh no, let's do it for Spalato. Yeah, let's do it for that, and we will go ahead and take all the land that is excommunicated. And yeah, no brainer right there. Genoa's not over here, so we don't have to take anything from him or anything like that, and there's no way we're gonna get to the knights. So let's go ahead and declare this war. The war with Venice is over. Like I said, I wasn't expecting or really thinking about going over after Venice, but you know, when in Rome, right? So there's an opportunity to get Burgundian lands back from France. I think we're going to take it, and we could also take this province right here, Ruthilos, and that way we can connect our Burgundian lands again, which are currently cut off from when they fought France. I believe they were helping Brittany, which Brittany still exists, so I'm not sure what France did with that. In any case, let's go ahead and fight for, we can get Picardy back or Charolais. I think we'll do Charolais, because we could just get that back. We could take more from France. It's always tempting to do that. Like if we come down here, we could release a vassal down here, all that fun stuff, and really start gutting France earlier than later. So let's go ahead and declare this war. The war with France is over. We're going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to take this land, and to connect our Burgundian land, as well as return just the 2 cores and get a new vassal out of this. Our truce with Bohemia is up, so we're gonna go ahead and take our stuff back, and we're gonna see how much we could take in their capital over here. Probably not a lot. It depends how pissy everybody's gonna be. Let's go ahead and declare this war, and then as soon as we get all this land, I might call in Brandenburg again just to control the timer with them. But for now, let's go ahead and we'll get I think this one is the biggest developed, so we'll go ahead and get that one back. And this is not a hard war. None of it truly is right now. We are just monsters. This war with Bohemia is over. We can go ahead and take all this their cores back, of course. Take this 3 land. I can't take more. One, it'd be too much war score, and I don't think I could actually core it either, because it would be a little too far. Because it's not right next to my vassals here. Let's go ahead and end it here. 51 isn't that bad. That'll give us a little bit to cool down over here. It's finally time for us to become the Commonwealth, and I don't think our ideas changed, but they might. I'm not 100% sure. We'll definitely look when it happens. We do meet the requirements. We are Tech 10. We own all these cores right here, and I think because we own Lithuania owns less cities than 60. I've done it where I actually gave them stuff and they got over 60 and I couldn't do it. But so long as they're under 60, or yeah, it's less than 60 cities, and the liberties there is less than 25%, we can just turn into the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So Lithuania becomes an accepted culture, all that fun stuff. We do gain new ambitions and all that stuff, so we'll just say, yeah, I don't think our mission tree changes. It might add on to it because we're the Commonwealth, but that's fine. Oh, but we do get our stuff is unlocked because of it. Okay, these were question marks, so it did give us these. Let's see our ideas. Yes, they did change. We have 2 max promoted cultures, and we also get the nobility low equilibrium plus 10%, and when we have all our ideas, we get tolerance of heretics plus 3. We get goods produced modifier plus 10, idea cost minus 10, yearly army tradition plus 1, army drill game modifier plus 25%. I really like that. We get winged hussars, cavalry combat ability plus 30% still. We get monthly admin power. Ooh, that's neat. We get infantry combat ability plus 15, and I think it was 10 before, and we get plus 5% discipline. So we lost our, I believe we lost our morale of armies, but we picked up idea cost minus 10, and I think it was a stability as well in there. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, I think this is great. Max promoted cultures, that's cool because we are an empire. We have lots of stuff, so being able to do that will just make it easier to convert and all that fun stuff. If you go religious, you can easily just convert them over to you, to your culture, for just, you know, change the culture there. That's fine too. Sometimes it's easier just to accept them. That's what was great about playing the Mughals. We do need another seat for the parliament. We could also state a bunch of stuff, but I don't think I'll need to. So yeah, we'll just keep on chugging along here. We did unlock our idea when we became the Commonwealth. I almost forgot about it here. We're gonna do administrative. We want that 15% annex cost, so when we do need to do Hungary, it'd be cheaper, and just we're gonna keep using vassals as much as possible just because it's easy to grow fast. It's time to declare war on Muscovy here. We're gonna just go for Moscow. I had claims, voting claims, so I just claimed it. We're gonna get that. We're probably gonna take a chunk up here if we can, because we're taking Moscow. I don't think we could take a lot, so if anything, we'll probably take Neva, Novgorod, and maybe Moscow. Moskva. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and declare this war. And this is going to be a grueling war of attrition here, where we're just going to lose all the troops to winter. You know how that goes. This war with Russia is now over. I did take Gotland in a separate peace deal with the Denmark here because, well, it's in our node and we might as well take that from them. I think I am going to go ahead and attack probably Sweden as soon as I get a claim here. What we'll do is we'll get all this right here. We'll probably get Finland out of this. Oh, I could release Finland and then get all his cores back over here really easily, and then I could just take Stockholm in it. That would be a better idea, I think, because I am going to take all this land up here. I could release Finland. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and end our war with Russia. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll immediately release Finland here. There we go. Finland is now released. Now we actually have these to take. We could just take this for ourselves, and then we could just try to convert it. It's gonna be a pain in the butt just in general, so that's not gonna be fun. But yeah, Finland is Protestant. I'm not surprised on that because most of his actual core land is Protestant, so that's why it is, even though he controls Orthodox here, and that's perfectly acceptable to me. So see, this is exactly why I want to get rid of it, because it's starting to convert my land from up there. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and try to take it over, and then we'll core it, state it, turn the edict on, and then eventually we'll unstate it and all that fun stuff. We did get a mission done though. What one is it? Oh, break the Rus. Yeah, we definitely broke the Rus. Oh, we get a lot of claims on everything here. Wow, okay. And we get Streltsy units on top of it. Neat. It's time to declare war onto Sweden here. We're going to go ahead and take pretty much Stockholm from them and get rid of this Reformation Center that they have up here. So we're just going to get this started. I don't think we're going to come across Great Britain's troops, but if we do, we outnumber him. That's no problem. So let's go ahead and get this started. Sweden finally unconditionally surrendered, so we're going to take their capital from them, and we're going to take the Reformation Center as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. I probably got my troops stuck over here now. Awesome. It's time to take Austria down. We have Tyrol to get through here. We have, I think, these two right here. These two. I'll probably pick up this one as well, and we'll probably just declare war on Constance at one point, or we'll have to pick him up or vassalize him or something. I think he might be a free city, so it's probably going to be another war. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get the gold mine here. We'll call it Ulm because he's allied to Regensburg, and Regensburg just got a Reformation Center, and I like to get rid of those. So let's go ahead and declare this war. This war with Austria is over. We're going to go ahead and get all the Tyrol land back, and we're going to take this extra piece right here. No big deal. 17 aggressive isn't too bad considering what we're taking. It's time. We're going to go ahead and declare war onto the Ottomans here. We're going to take pretty much their coast right here away from them if we can. It might be a little too much. We'll see. If we get lucky, we could get this religious war score, and that would definitely do it. But we'll see what happens. We do want that goods produced modifier right there. Oof, that would be so nice. But yeah, we're not going to join the Reformation, that's for sure. I don't know if we're going to pick up humanist or religious during this time, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll at least have these two. We'll see if we can get a third or not. That being said though, let's go ahead and attack for their capital. And this shouldn't be too difficult of a war, but you never know, because once again, it is the Ottomans, and they like to make things just a little fussy. Point age of Reformation, we're definitely going to get See, I think we're gonna get goods produced, because with the Ottomans I am getting what I want out of this right here, and that's perfectly fine with me. So because I just want to get this the center of trades more into my favor here, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, it looks like we get to click this button too. There we go. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get these goods produced. Let's see, we're making 26 in production. Let's see how much that changes after we click this produce it goods modifier. Yeah, that's nice. We got another like 6 ducats out of it. I'll take it. The war with the Ottomans is over. We definitely kicked their butts. It was just a waiting game to get through Persia. I did get some ducats out of it, so we're gonna get a little bit more. It's time to go ahead and declare this war on France. I've been holding off long enough. We're gonna go ahead and get their cores back. We're probably gonna take something to release Champagne, and then when we annex Toulouse here, we'll go ahead and release Gascony, and then the next time we fight France, we'll get all the Gascony cores and the Champagne cores, and boom, all that good. So let's go ahead and do this for I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's do it for Nabonas here. I know I butchered that, I apologize. And yeah, hopefully in this war we'll get rid of this Reformation Center that's in Switzerland. They tend to go reformed, so that doesn't surprise me at all. The Reconquest War with France is over. I sat in it for an extra 2 years, and the Reconquest War with France is over. I sat for an extra 2 years to get the coalition down. It was probably double what it is now. Everybody was like 53, and then I was like, we got some time. I did pick up a improved relation guy, which helped quite a bit. But yeah, we're gonna do this. We're going to get 3 extra land here, and each one of these guys are going to be a vassal, and we're gonna release them. And we're gonna take a nice good chunk out of France here the next time around as well. Let's go ahead and end this. We can get our next tier in our government reform. We're gonna go ahead and pick up cavalry warfare, because having that ratio would be nice. Another one which would be good, maybe a little later on, we'll get special unit force limit, because we could get the Cossack registry. And when I go offensive, that gives, I think, 15% or 20% special force unit limit as well, so we can just get more winged hussars, because they're super powerful. If I didn't show them off earlier, I do have as much as I can get right now, and they do cavalry shock +1. They get a flat +1 cavalry shock, which is insane, as well as morale damage +50%. These guys hit really hard as cavalry, so yeah, that's why we would like to get more. I can only currently get 9, so yeah, there's that. We're gonna finally declare war on Berlin. We're gonna finally declare war on Brandenburg here, but the real reason why is because I want to get rid of this 3rd Reformation Center from Reformed. I got rid of the one that was in Switzerland here. Really, the last 2 are going to be this one in Brandenburg, and the one that's way over here in Brittany. I'm not too concerned about the Brittany one. He's gonna mess up France probably, but I would love to get to this one right here. I don't think I'll be able to, but if anything, we'll get rid of this one. Just because I am trying to get to 90% here, and I don't want it to reach over and start, making it more difficult. I would like to get out of the this religious turmoil. It's not really causing too much damage, but occasionally some religious nutters pop up, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult to do anything. So let's go ahead and declare our war here, and we'll go after, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're truly just after Ansbach. So let's go ahead and declare this war. The war with Brandenburg is over. Like I said, I just wanted to get rid of that Reformation Center. To get to here cost 121 AE to go from the coast here. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is release Rupin here and see if we can. Oh no, we won't be able to vassalize him. Dang, I was hoping that maybe we'd be able to, but 130 might be a little bit too much to overcome, and I think it's literally just because a big part of it is same religion, Not the same religion. See, if we can get his attitude to change, that's 20. That'd be 100, but I don't think we can overcome 30. That's the problem. So we're gonna have to like figure something out. If anything, what we might do is take Potsdam, force vassalize him, and then go that way, because it'll be cheaper to force vassalize him, or at least to get to the border with him and be allied with him, and maybe we could do it. We'll see. It's time to go ahead and declare a war onto Russia again, or I'm sorry, Muscovy, because I denied him Russia. We're gonna go ahead and take, I don't know, there's so many choices here. Maybe what we'll do is, I think its current capital is over here. Oh, I can't take that one, dang. We do want Yurev here and Yaroslav. Those would probably be the things that we take, is like a good chunk right here. So let's go ahead and do it for that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and keep going here. This war with Russia is over. We're gonna go ahead and end it. We're gonna take this big chunk out of them here and end this war. There we go. I think this is where I'm gonna call it. I pretty much got everything situated where I would like to take off from, because I really am enjoying this. Oh, looks like I'm the Commonwealth through Hungary. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen it do that. Anyways, I think we're gonna call this one here. I do want to play this at least one more time because of how well it's going. I want to beat up France. As you see, I'm here set up to do that, and I want to get into Spain. I would like to see what I could do with another 100 years as the Commonwealth. See if we could take down France and Spain in that 100 years, like how much we could get rid of them. And yeah, but I mean, playing as Poland is a lot of fun. Like Hungary and Bohemia, it's PU city. You can get Hungary as a PU. I got Burgundy as a PU. I think Bohemia could get Hungary and Poland as a PU, which could give you Lithuania, of course, if he does that. It's a lot of fun, and just their cavalry is insane. I have 60% cavalry combat ability right now, so my Cossacks just, they wreck house. As you see, my cavalry shocks 2, so that means it's 3 with my winged hussars, and they do 50% more morale army damage. So yeah, they're doing great. I can have another 2 that I'm definitely going to build and put in the army that already has them, and that army hits like a wrecking ball. It will do so much damage to them. Like, you just see their numbers, just, it's like 1,000, 500. Mine's like 100, 50, because I also have really good shock generals right now. I got, look at this, a 6, and a 6. Those are all my cavalry armies. Just, they're wrecking face. It's amazing. But yeah, if you like cavalry, Commonwealth is the way to go, or Poland is the way to go. They have such good cavalry. And with the Cossacks, that's what's also giving me that plus 15% right there. So yeah, it's crazy. It really is. But yeah, wherever you are, I hope that you're having a great morning, a great evening, or a great night. Bye.